good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So let's get going. The open just happened. So let's see what happens. This is not good here. They are going to push possibly in the 400s if we keep on going like this. So let's see what happens. I was short pre-market. Let's see what happens. Where do we stand for the day? So today I'm going to just copy my new trader files and Lucid. So here's the account so far for the day. So we're doing okay so far. You know, book already $1,500 on one, right? And this one is always the one I don't know what's going on. So we're going to wait for the open here, the open. Let's see the open range, what happens here. But this is not good. This is not good because we're already going down below yesterday's. Isn't it? Yeah, yesterday's lows was 78. So we've already taken yesterday's low. So there's a chance of 434 if we continue like that. There's a chance of 434. Good morning, everyone. Travis, good morning. If you feel better, I sent you the link. If you want to join. Yeah, I think the shorts are like in strong command. I want to go slow. I've already made $1,300 on my combine to get my XFAs. I still have 3 XFAs. I lost one yesterday, so I'm working on this new combine to get it back. Already $1,300. So there's a couple of good stuff going on, but here let's focus. I'm looking at if we keep on going like this. I want to see because they read yesterday's lows. I have an order block here, 522 to the 420. So this is really a 100 point. It's a very big order block right there. So I want to see what's going on there at the edge of the calculator. Then on the resistance side, very important is this area there, this 7 a.m. See, a bunch of high, low, yesterday IB, 7 a.m., power indicators. We have a lot of stuff. If we regain that, then I'm a little bit more bullish. Otherwise, let's see what happens. The open is 618. So we are rejecting the open again. So overall, the tone is weak here.
Order filled.
Okay, overall tone weak, right? But we should give it a little bit of time. We should let this open range settle now. Unless they go straight down to the 400. Then we'll do a review for FOMC. You know, FOMC is tomorrow. Cryptos, everything. We'll do a review either before I leave or we'll do it tomorrow morning. So it's fresh in everybody's mind. Volume indicator is interesting. It's going up here. Volume indicator going up. Interesting. Let's wait. Let's be patient. You can see already this ATR is huge already. It's 20 points a minute. So let's the market settle, right? And be patient. That's all we can do, especially because I did some nice pre-market trades like I showed you on some accounts. So I want to wait here. The shorts just came back again. You want to do a little bit, see this thing since about here, 673. You want to see how it's behaving now. Okay. We have to wait. I'm waiting for this open range to settle. This up and down. I'm not rushing into trades now. I'm waiting for a clear range in my mind. I mean, this 670 is very, very important now. See, you have the 7 a.m., you have the power indicator, you have yesterday's high below, so very, very, very important. Oh, well, I took that long rebound with the eval and I passed the 4,500. Fuck. I I had a big size. Look, I had a big size and I did $4,800. I was I was long 12 contract. So I improved from the 1,300 you saw before and I blowed it up. Look, it's 4,500. So this is a little shitty because this difference, like roughly $1,300 times two, another $2,600 will have to be done in the account to pass this top step. Okay, but hey, I'll take the max profit on this. Let's move on to other accounts. Took this quick rebound from the power indicator, lower edge, just on evals, guys. I'm not doing any funded, I told you, until at least 945. I'm waiting to see and assess the range here around that 650, 670 range. I want to see, are they rejecting it? Are they buying it? Like, I want to see what's up all day long around that 670, 650. Okay? Good morning, good morning. So far we have this on the Lucid and the TradeFi. I am not trading purposefully any of my take profit accounts. Not trading any of my take profit accounts until we pass FOMC. The golden accounts, which are the XFAs and the Top Step and the Take Profit Pro account, I'm not going to trade the Pro accounts until we pass FOMC. Okay? So I'm going to continue plugging the Tradify, the Lucid, you know. I went too big. That's what happens when you go too big and you have the daily max profit on those platforms is you go above. So now I went above the buffer, which will have to make me go above the buffer when I need to. Yeah, c'est la vie. Let's see what happens. I think you are going to see a lot of chop between this 618, 660 until we have a resolution of some kind. Okay. I will review everything for FOMC game plan tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll start right on the dot at 10 after 9 or 9. And we'll do a game plan for FOMC, review some charts. The banking sector start being very straight in my mind. Banking, we'll have to observe the banking, right? If we pass the 670 order block, then I'm looking at this order block here. But right now, we have a huge problem at 650, 660, guys. Huge order issue. But by this account, I guess I did max profit, so it's not going. It's I went too big with 12 contract. It got me too quickly. There was a spike, and he got me. I'll take it. I will just have to make an extra $2,800, but it's really not necessary to do that. You really want to stop at the max of those consistency rule to pass those, so that you don't have to work like now. I have to work an extra $2,800 on this particular account. Let's see. Observing, we are 1 minute for the open range to settle now. I suspect a lot of chops, plus you have the 10 a.m. reports. Don't forget 10 a.m. we have the jolts. So this is going to be a big market mover, guys, the jolt reports here. Big moving catalyst. You have to understand, if this market goes above 660, people are going to be very bullish because look all the space that I have. All the way potentially to 950. See this? Can you guys hear me on the feed? We are in a small group this morning. I might cut it very early, guys. If you're not engaged, I have a lot of things. I have to go in town. I have a business meeting. So let me know in the feed, guys. This is why I'm a little bit dressed today. I mean, not a lot more than usual, but I have a lunch that I need to attend, an early lunch, and I have to drive there. And I need to prepare for the meeting. Yeah, I mean, I think we might chop, 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 maybe one last here, and boom. Something like this for the next 2 days. So you need to be very, very careful chasing the short to the 480. So it's this 400 area. You need to be very careful chasing the short because they can rip your head back above that 650, 670, and then run all the way to the 950. Okay. I'll be right back. But so far, I'm patient. I'm waiting. I mean, I made some good trades this morning. So I'm kind of patient. So I'm building one of the new TradeFi Select 150K accounts. I made already $1,500 on it this morning. And my Lucid account, my Lucid Flex. Building one day at a time. No take profit accounts. I'm not going to trade the take profit account until FOMC is passed because of the trailing drawdown. So I'm going to continue plugging the project text on the XFAs. Plus, I did this $5,000 this morning here, right there. This one is an XFA that I have a balance of minus 670. I made 362 this morning. I still have about $4,500 of draw, but I'm going to plug slowly some of my project text today, I think. We'll see. You know, I trade what I see, but don't have a lot of time this morning. So the open range is down 650. See, I told you 650, 670 block is going to be a problem. We're waiting for the report in 12 minutes now. Do they sell off very strong before the report and then like making a big, we'll see. I'll be right back. Your engagement, guys, your likes, comments are appreciated. Most importantly, let me know that you are alive and where are you guys from. I'll be right back. I'll tell you, so far so good with the computer. The computer has finally gone to the repair shop. So it seems to purr like a little cat now. So hopefully we'll continue like this. I have a lot of windows open. It seems to work decent so far. I told you it's going to be chop, 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 big week up, down from here now. And so I'm waiting for this jolt reports to be done. Then we'll reassess the game plan. Yeah, but overall, I'm happy with the morning so far, you know, considering that this is December. considering that the market is slowing down, you know, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that. What is everybody doing on the feed? Are you guys buying, selling, waiting for the jolts? I'm waiting for the jolts now. You know, I did a couple of good trades pre-market. I'm waiting for the jolts. I'm trying to improve this XFA right there. I'm on minus 670. I still have about almost $4,000 of drawdown, made 362. So this one I trade MNQ on it. You know, the other ones, my other two XFA, same trade MNQ. And this one right there, as you've seen, I blow up the thing this morning. I went way above the 4,500 and made $5,800 on this. So unfortunately with this, when I pass this one, I would have to make another $2,800 above the 159. But I'm not going to trade my take profit account, my take profit trader accounts. I'm not going to trade them. 1, 2, 3 XFA. I lost one. I'm going to get it back with this one. So I'll have 4 XFAs. And yeah, we're going to get it back one day at a time, guys. But I'm not putting my take profit accounts on the line until FOMC is done, especially with the trailing drawdown. It's a stupid move. I'm going to stick to end of the day trailing drawdown accounts and companies. You know, we don't need this shit to be that large here. The VIX is dropping a little bit here. See, the VIX is dropping. Power trend box, the power, the volume indicator is going up. Net buyer, net buyer, net buyers. So I think that no matter the sell-off, even if we sell off here at the 400 and we weak here, we're going to weak here for a rebound because look, the power indicators are clear. We have potentially a 920 retest coming in the next few weeks, maybe a Centaur rally or who knows. Centaur rally. By the way, I don't know why those windows are so big. Stupid idiots there. Look at this. We don't need this. And we certainly don't need this. Do we? Yeah. Wow. So that makes our charts more clean. And we can see our power trend box clearly. Yeah. I'll be right back. You guys are super excited this morning. Good morning, Kathy. Waiting, no trade yet. Good. Waiting. Good. Chris. Same here. Waiting. This is what we are good at in our community is waiting. You know, we have to wait to trade. We have to strive to do no more than 1, 2, 3 trades per account per day. You know, we want to strive to do what the other people are not doing, especially in the good accounts, in the funded accounts. In the eval, I don't give a shit. If I do 500 trades a day to pass, I'll do 500 days trades to pass, or I'll do 15 contracts to pass. I don't care. But when it comes to the funded accounts, that's where you have to trade them like little bank accounts and like babies. You want to really build up that buffer with MNQ to $5,000, $10,000 profit before you start trading the full NQ, guys. In my opinion, that's the way you want to do it. I'll be right back. I'm waiting for the report. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what happened. Very choppy, very, very choppy. You know, we're waiting. Very, very choppy. You got to be patient when it's like this. You know, there's no displacement, there's no retest of the power indicator order blocks. Just have to wait for this jolt report to come and see what happens. It's 10 o'clock. Did it come already? Huh? Chris, market is sort of slow. No shit. It has been very sideways, like it displays, consolidate displays. They're waiting for the FOMC reaction. We are towards the high of the market. We have the cryptos that are trying to see if they can squeeze back to the 100K from this 85K. You know, we have this market saying if it can hold 25.4 for end of the year rally, so we can sell at the beginning of next year for tax purposes and push the long-term capital gain and short-term capital gain at the beginning of January. You have a lot of issues with yield going up all over the world. You have gold going up. You know, gold going up like this is not a good sign of what's going on in the world. The repo market is trying to stabilize with more liquidity coming with the Fed's rate and the balance sheet. We'll go over a lot of the key aspect, more microeconomics and cycle tomorrow. I just don't have the time today, guys. I have a business meeting I have to attend. Right after that, I need to prepare and drive. I have a lunch meeting about my self-storage investments. I have to sit with a couple of guys and we do our review for the year. But just have to be patient here. I mean, if we sustain above this 7 a.m. there, the power indicator order block of 650, 670, maybe the longs are regaining. Because look here, the volume indicator all morning, net buyer, net buyer, net buyer, net buyer, as this shit is going sideways, the volume indicator from the power indicator has been net buyer, net buyer, net buyer, net buyers all morning. This is why I was not rushing into a short after the open. If anything, I took a long, and that's how I blow up the profit target on this stupid eval that I was doing because I wanted to grab a fourth XFA, 1, 2, 3. I want to add a fourth, but like an idiot, I blow up the profit target. You know, it's set up at 44.58 and it blew up at 5,800. C'est la vie. I'm not going to do any of my pro accounts on Take Profit. Take Profit is not even connected to my Replicanto this morning. I'm working some what I call low value account. You know, the new Traderify that I bought a select account. I still work my Lucid's X Flex or whatever the fuck it is. Okay, this was a critical area there, this 670. So 670, is it going to reject or we slowly form higher lows here? This is a critical area right there for longs and shorts, this 650, 670 retest. I really wanted to see the market bang 400, 450, but the volume indicator is not giving us that. The VIX is not giving us that. Look at the VIX, it's going there. Look at the volume indicator, net buyer, net buyer, net buyers. The only thing that is reversed right now is the power trend box still shows institutional selling, major selling, and trend selling. So this 650, 670, guys, is critical right now. Like I'm not, this is critical here. Let's see what's going on with the stocks and everything. IMOX is down again. This is freaking annoying. I have this in my retirement account. CrowdStrike. I see. See, even the stuff that are up are not up a lot, guys. Even the stuff that are up are not up a lot. Yeah. So far, nothing exciting. See, this back and forth, back and forth. I told you, very choppy, very, very choppy. I'm trying to grab this trend line and delete it. Jesus, can you just delete this stupid trend line? No, doesn't want to do it. This was key, that 670, 650, I told you was critical, guys. Critical area for the market here. I'm not opening a position yet, and it is 10:08. 40 minutes of waiting patiently to open a position with you guys. Yeah, I might try to work those Lucids at one point. I would like to see the market going down once and for all and looking for liquidity at 400, 450 for FOMC, but we'll see. Right now, everybody, we should not take any trade. We have to wait. Is everybody clear? You are in that little sideways range, close to that 650, 670. If it goes above that, the longs are coming. Okay? SPY is holding fairly well. The ES is holding fairly well. What's the SPX there? Yeah. Be careful to be trapped. We are holding the 850 on the SPX as well. Do not rush into the short here. Look at the power trend box on SPX, still on the pointing higher. SPY pointing higher. The VIX going down. The volume indicator, power indicator, order flow. Net buyer, net buyer, net buyer, net buyers, higher lows. So even though the power trend box on NASDAQ is down, I would be very careful if the market regain above 670. So I'm going to delete everything that I've done this morning, and I want you to focus only on two order block here. Okay? The 6 p.m. 712 and the power indicator range 659. That's it. This is our top range for now. On the low side, 550, 524. Then the last flush, 436, 350. But right now, you need to be careful because you have strength on ES, on SPX, strength on the SPY, and you have volume indicator going up with VIX going down. So you still have strength in the market. Is everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. I'm giving you the source here, yeah? Boom. And I'm going to put this here so we can see everything more clearly here with our trend box. I'll tell you something. It feels good to have. My computer back. Computer seems to work extremely well again, like very fast, very smooth. Finally, it was very frustrating to do the feed, to do the streams with you like this, and my own trading like this. So this is going to bode well for. It's going to bode very well for 2026. 2026 is going to be the year that I'm going to get my $500,000 payout plus. It's going to be $500,000 to $1 million, guys, in 2026. Watch. This is the goal, and it's going to happen. Got to manifest it here. Yeah. Manifest, manifest, manifest. See, very few traders can sit like this for 45 minutes on a stream and do zero trade. Do you understand? Yes or no? Very, very few traders. People are like, they have impulsivity issues. Yeah? Unfortunately, this game is the entire opposite. You need to wait and wait like a fisherman. And believe me, I hate to fish, by the way. Freaking hate to fish, but we are fishermen and poker players. So we are poker player. We manage risk, and fishermen because we need to be patient. And if you cannot be patient and manage and be a good risk manager, it doesn't matter if you have the best tool, doesn't matter how much capital you have, doesn't matter how many evals you do, it doesn't matter how many resets you do, you are not going to be successful at this thing. Your cost is going to be way bigger, way bigger. I think the safer path for everybody in the next few days is to wait. If we wick down to 480, 550 and buy this market. Is everybody clear? Give me a quick yes, no. For an end of the year rally towards the 26K on NASDAQ. Everybody clear? If you want the safe trades I'm talking about, right? I think between now and FOMC, if you have the opportunity week between this 280 and 450, 480 area, you start accumulating long for end of the year rally at 26,000. That is probably the safer trade. Now you're on the chart. So of course I've not done one trade in 45 minutes now publicly with you guys. I mean, all my trades have been pre-market. Besides, the only thing I did was this eval that I completely out of my, where's my top step accounts? I have so many accounts, guys, it's not funny. Bim, bim. Yeah. So on top step, see this XFA right there is not doing great. I have less than $1,000 left on it, right? This XFA is not doing great. Well, this one is not bad. There's $3,900 left on this, right? Both of them I made profits on today. So I'm trying to get a fourth XFA there. I'm trying to get my fourth XFA, but I blow up this morning the profit target. So instead of making 4,500, I did 5,800. So that's going to oblige me to double the profit on the target, but it's fine. You know, you have 4 or 5 account like this, you can get $25,000 payout. If you copy the 4 or $5,000 account, you make $5,000 buffer. Every week you can get $25,000 on those, right? Plus my take profit. So those are my golden accounts, you know, a top step, take profit, Tradeify, the Lucid. And then I think next year, I don't know, next year I may do the scene to take 10 or 20 Apex account to ramp them up. I don't know, man. I'm kind of too old to play this bullshit with the trailing drawdown. I don't even like them on my pro accounts at Take Profit Trader. And then they have a 30% consistency rule as well. So I'm not very comfortable, but I need to do a better job with those express accounts, guys, because that was the goal. I got my 3. I lost 1. I'll get that 4 back. You know, we'll get 5, but I need to do a better job. It's funny, I like Project X, but I don't like Project X. Like I like the Dome better on Ninja. You know. We are still chop suey, everybody. Patience. You know, patience. That's what trading is all about. You know. Next year, I would like to discipline myself to do only 1 or 2 trades per account per day. So even reducing my bullet. By the way, I told you a good thing to do. I saw it with Jade, and I used to do it with $100 bills. Take chips. See, I have poker chips. So I just dropped one. So I have poker chips, right? So what I do is, this is my 1 hour risk. So if my risk is $250 per account on a 50K account, using micros for the day, that's my 1 hour risk, right? you know, and I try to do a 1 hour risk per trade. If I lose my 1 hour, I could be down for the day. If I win one, lose one, then I might have one more chance for a third one. So touching it is very, very, very powerful, everybody. To construct your 1 hour risk and touching it, put like a $100 bill on it. Or you put a three $100 bill on the table and touch it, feel it, like sense what it takes to do that. Does that make sense, everybody on chat? Give me a quick yes, no. Okay? This market is not weak so far. You have ES, SPX, SPY holding extremely well. You have our patented volume indicator, order flow, net buyers, net buyers, net buyers, net buyers. You have the VIX kind of like doing nothing in the middle of the range. You know, you've got to be careful. Even if they wick that market down, they are going to probably going to buy the market. Does that make sense, everyone? Give me a quick yes, no. Hopefully that's helpful. Your likes, comment, I appreciate it. And of course, if you take one of the your eval and one of the two best prop firms that I endorse, which number one is Take Profit Trader, the best for me, because I can only talk about the numbers of payout I got. You know, I got most payouts with Take Profit Trader. Then Lucid is pretty good. Top Step is pretty good, obviously. Yeah. There's about 5 firms that I really trust to come through for payout located in the US. I am not a big fan because I think the firms in the US are held to a higher standard of regulations. They are more afraid of being sued. So that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense to do that, you know, to be held in a higher standard here. Do I think they are going to squeeze today back up? I don't know, man. I was hoping that they would sell off the market in the 400s, 280s before FOMC so that we can reconstruct a more solid end of the year rally that could go maybe up to mid-January. But in January, February, March, you are going to have a lot of selling, guys, because people push the people who didn't sell, like including me. If I have short-term or long-term capital gain that I have on some stock like Palantir and stuff like this, I don't want to pay the tax come in April 15, but I want to pay the tax come in April 2027. Does that make sense, everybody on the feed? Yes or no? If it does, and it helps, your likes, comments appreciated, guys. You know? Doesn't take a long time to press a button for a like, guys. And right now, I'm saving you a lot of shitty trades, guys. The ups, the down, the ups, the down. I told you, we're not trading this. We're trading either above and retest this 650, 670, 680 area, or we are trading below the open, which is 615, 600 area. In between, boom, we pray, we wait, we talk, we share. Yeah, I want to see the thing. I want to see the delay on what I just did. Yeah, I have good connection now. The delay is about 5, 6, 6 to less than 10 seconds. Let's count it. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 to 6 second delay on the feed. So we are good now. Computer repairs has worked properly. So we still have 3 chips per account, besides the account, obviously, that I did max profit on this stupid eval there, that I blow the profit target instead of. I had too big of a size. I had 12 NQ, so it completely blew up the size to $5,800 in profit. So this account is done. It's like the 3 chips done. Okay, so now we go to others that we rotate to other accounts that have not been touched today, right? And then we start again the process. 1 trade. It's a loser. I'm done for the day. 1 winner, 1 loser, 1 winner, 1 winner. You have space for 3 slots, and put them on the table. Boom, boom. Use the poker chip or use the $100 bill so that you know that you are not like fucking around, you know, that this is not a video game, guys. We are playing real money, real evals, real stress. If we hold the open one more time, the 618, 620, I want to see if there's a long coming. Because so far, the SPX and SPY is not too weak. The volume indicator is selling off a little bit now. I don't know if it's preparing something. Let's see the space, 27 to 2. It could sell out. But so far, the market is holding fairly well. My preference would be for the health of the market and the cryptos tomorrow. My preference would be we sell off today and tomorrow morning before the FOMC decisions, and we start reconstructing end of the year rally, which will be sold off mid-January to February. That's it. That would be my preference. But you know what? I'm going to do what the market is showing me. You know, I'm not going to anticipate here. Oop, drop one of my. Oh, one of my. I was tempted to take the long on that drop here at 27. I was tempted to take the long, but I'm going to wait a little bit more. We're about to print also the hourly high and low on the first hour, the IB high, but I was tempted to look at the long here. We're holding SPX, ES, SPY, volume indicator, net buyers higher low here, holding fairly well here. See, I'm making a kind of a little bit of a trend line. I want to see how it's behaving now on the net buyer net sell, because this is my order flow tool. You know, it's patented with the rest of the indicators, with the intellectual property and the design. I just right now. Also, one of the problem for me to chase that long, which I kind of look at the market stronger right now as well, right in the middle. See, I have equal distance to here, equal distance to here. I don't have a huge hedge, but the market looks stronger on SPY and SPX. If SPX reject the 50 and start tanking towards the 825 there. What could that be? 830, yeah, 830, 815 right there. But I feel like it has already done it, look. It has already done it, to be honest. Yeah, it has already done it, pre-market. It's very tricky here because this order block at 70, 60 is very important for the long and short. So instead of anticipating if it's a long or a short, I'm just going to wait for either the reject here or the cross above and retest higher low. But judging from SPX and SPY and VIX and our power indicator, it's still looking fairly strong, although we broke a little bit the trend line on the volume indicator, which again, this is my order flow tool. And I like to observe what it does here. Because you need support, you need resistance, you need trend, right? You need probabilities and you need order flow. Are there more buyers or sellers in the market? Make sense? You need to reduce trades, you need to have right size, and then you pass your freaking accounts and you get payout like nobody's business, you know? This year, guys, I will finish close to $400,000 in payout. Close. I am in the 370 range, you know. Next year, I will bust 500,000. Yeah, this year was a warm-up for the 500 to the million. See, we reject again that 670. So it's a problem here. It's a problem here. Because each time I short the 670, I make money, but it stopped at 620. So you stuck between 670 and 620. That's a problem. Have you guys taken any trades yet on the feed? Charles, Kathy, what are you guys doing? Still waiting? Still waiting. Good. See, that's the right answer. The still waiting is the answer. Everybody's getting chopped here. And we have been here almost an hour, no trade on the feed yet. No trade on the feed, pre-market, and the long rebound from the 580 on the top step eval. So that's it. You know, I've done fairly well. I think I might have to wait FOMC because I have this business meeting that I need to prepare for. And then I have to drive to the meeting. I have to review my numbers. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 after 9. Remember, we are only streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The rest of the week, we are in the VIP Mastery Group live trading room, Monday, Thursday, Fridays. We trade every day. We trade between 10 and 30 prop funded accounts every month. We show retirement accounts. We show swing trading accounts. We show all the cost bases in the retirement accounts, which no founder of patented tools or indicators shows you their retirement accounts. I show you how I play the entire cycle, right? And that's it. I'm about to call it soon, guys, the gym time, but it's not gym time today. I am not going to the gym. You can see I dressed a little bit to go meet with those guys. We do a quarterly review every quarter of our self-storage investments. You know, we look at the cash, we look at the um, facilities, the occupancy rate, and all that shit. And it has been tough lately because the rates have gone down, you know. Also the loans, thank God we have SBA loans on some of those, but some of those people that have shorter term loans are going to be called with higher rates loans, and they are going to get crucified on those real estate investments. Especially people who have hard money loans, short-term loans. Oh, I would not want to be in that situation right now. Kathy, did you start some of the Lucid Flex account? Did you get something? What account did you go for? Anybody? What, Charles? Everybody? What did you guys do? No? Did you guys? This is a perfect time of the year to start some evals, line up your evals for funded accounts, so that when the volatility picks up again after FOMC and the beginning of the year, with people doing some tax selling, it's going to be really, really powerful. You know, very, very powerful. We're still holding the 50 area on SPX. We're still holding the 84 on SPY. Market is going nowhere. 0, 0, 0. La tête toto. If this market goes above 730, retest 680, that's where I would love to take it long. It would be a better structure, you know. Right now, I think everybody should be cash and be careful of being crucified between tomorrow and the Fed's decision. On cryptos as well, same shit. I think they are going to engineer a rebound on cryptos, you know. I think they are going to engineer a short squeeze on cryptos with a support of $85,000 on Bitcoin and a target of 97 to 106. And then they are going to sell it really, really hard back in the 70, 60 area. But look, I'm not an expert in crypto at all. I'm just telling you what I think could happen here. I think it's important tomorrow to have cash in cryptos, in stocks, because if there's a down week going to 280, 400, you want to be able to buy that down week. Does that make sense in chat? Yes or no? I hope so. Makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. Why I don't buy yet? Because structurally, to me, I need to have a cross above the 670, 680, a retest, and I need to see a little bit more acceleration on the candles, expansion of candles within the power indicator range. And I would like to see here my order flow net buyer make a new high above 41. So until see this high right there, I want to see a 41 high on the power indicator breaking up. Because all we do right now is we hold at the edge of a very difficult 50% probability range here on SPX, 51.49. We hold the same 52.48 on the SPY. So I don't really have an edge to jump. This is why I've not done a new trade in 1 hour now. because only degenerated gamblers that are not professional traders are going to click in and click out here. Okay? That's not what I do. I want to do 1, 2, 3, and I want to limit my trading from 7 a.m., 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. every day, and I'm done. Are we clear in chat? Give me a quick yes, no. That's how you succeed at this game, guys. You know? Believe me, I've been at this too long. 32 years, that's what you learn. You learn to be patient to win. If you really want to win, visualize, I'm winning, I'm making my $500,000, I'm making my $1 million payout. Those are the habits that you must ingrain in you. If you don't, the market will remind you. Okay? See, we're going up, but the volume indicator is not making new highs. So I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Although they looks better, the volume indicators, like it's not really. They keep on tapping that 670, 670, 670, because everybody knows that it's a very important area. You know, next week they retest the 715, which is the 6 p.m. right? But because of the probability 52-47, 50-50, you got to be very, very cautious of having an opinion right now. Although it looks stronger, looks doesn't mean that this is the trade, right? You know, you're right at the middle. You have a very, very tight range between this open, which was, let's say, the 16 to that 70. So we have 50 points that are extremely tight here. And you have to be a dumbass. You know, you are here, long, boom, you get short, you get long, you get short, you get long. Look at those 1 minute candles. There's no expansion. There is no business here. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Everyone in chat, trying to help you here. All right? You're Kathy, you open a 150K account, nice. With who? Oh, with Lucid. Did you get the Flex or the Pro account? Which one did you go for? Yeah, we push a little bit more up. I would like to see some net buyers coming, but look, we just regain on our tools. Net buyer here, net buyer, net buyer, net buyer. So we know this area, 650, 670 is critical here to flip the market back long. Okay, so you need to be very, very careful of this area for the rest of the day, guys. Flex, cool. How many did you buy? Just one? Or you took 3? It's important if you can afford, guys. You know, take 3, see if you can pass 1 out of 3. When you pass 1 out of 3, it's pretty good, you prepare. And they had that special thing going on. I loaded myself, how many? 3 maybe, I think. Yeah. I didn't pass them yet. Yeah, but soon we'll pass them. You know, I have those 3, and then I have the funded. I have 2 on the funded direct there. How is my Trader 5 funded doing? They are doing a little shit, to tell you the truth. Yeah, they're doing my Lightning. I have $2,000 left on it. Look, I have not traded them at all today. Can you guys see? I have $2,000 left on it. I just have to go slowly. I have to build it with micros. It's not doing great. I will not. I don't think I'm going to do a lot of straight to funding next year. We'll see. I'll do reset the end of the day, but all those 20% consistency rule is bullshit for me. I'm clear. If I have a good signal, like here, if we cross here the 670, hold the 670, make higher low towards the 900, then I'm starting to have a better signal. Then I like to go big. I don't like to be restricted with the 20% consistency rule on those prop firms. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those consistency rules, guys. See if you put the volume indicator. I don't like those. Those are better. They are more thin. So we're holding pretty good the volume indicator as well. We're holding the SPX. We're holding the SPY. But look, we're struggling again at the order block here between the power indicator, the 6 p.m., the 7 a.m. We are like super struggling here still. On the self-storage, I'm not an expert, guys. I invest in them, but I am not an expert. See, we reject again. And this is why I'm not rushing. This is why I'm not rushing to trade it. You need to be very careful today because this could reject in the 400s. Okay? You need to be very careful, guys. Should you take a short here? If we break the 16 again, the open, yeah. If we do something like this, because this is the area of resistance we just touched and we have a problem. If we are doing this, retest here, this 20 again, then that might go. And that's the trade that I want for FOMC, I would rather have a short before FOMC to set up for a long rebound, guys, than this market continuing going higher and higher and higher, and then tanking my cryptos, tanking my retirement portfolio for the end of the year. I would rather they go down and set up for a long later on this afternoon, intranight, and tomorrow. The shorts start looking better. I think I might attempt, let's see if they retest this IB at 54 and it fails, I might try it. Because look at the volume indicator, net sellers coming back. The power trend box went back down. I don't know. But it has been so tight. This shit has been so tight on morning, guys. But I'm going to jab it on a micro, I think. And I have not been connected with you, guys. Hold on. I'll put it here on the copier, let's see. And the question is, do I really want to copy all accounts? Let's see if they reject here. I want to see if they reject that 68 again. Remember, the 70, 68, this is where the long and the shorts are fighting. We still don't have a signal.
Order filled.
Yeah. You want to go like this or here. So the trade should be here or the trade should be here. You want to avoid this. And that's what we've tried to do for freaking an hour now. Sometimes people don't like to chase, and I don't like to chase, but sometimes it's better to have better structure to enter your trade, guys. Does that make sense? Like everybody here got killed for the past over an hour. Everybody got killed. But look, I keep on saying I would like to see a new high on the volume indicator, but it's holding here, it's holding here, it's holding here, it's coming back. Power trend box. There's a huge fight going on around that 50, 70 area for the power trend box here to change colors and here. So to me, it's a no-go. There's still no clear definition if we go up or down. And I have said that, and I've been patient. Not one trade on the screen for an hour, 20 minutes, besides my pre-market here on TradingFi and my top step. Let me see, can I connect one of my accounts with you guys? Is the long looking good? The long will look good if we sustain above the 680. Okay, if you start like, okay, we do a big candle towards that 704, come back 680, go back, okay? And the short will be better if we break 620, retest 620 and go. In between, guys, you are going to get shocked to death all day, okay? Guys, sorry, I have to go. I told you there was no bullshit. I have a business meeting at 12. I need to prepare. I need to drive. I love you all. I will be back tomorrow for another feed. This is the results for the day. So about $1,400 here on all the trade of 8 that I had connected and traded this morning. I did not connect any of my pro account. I told you those will not be touched until I am out of FOMC and clear in my mind of where this is going. What else? And the top step that I showed you the entire morning. I have not touched my Lucid funded, which are, actually, I don't even know how many. I think I have 2 left. Lucid funded on Project X. Let me see how many I have. So I have 4 funded account. I have not touched all morning. I may profit on all my top step XFAs this morning a little bit. Yeah, I didn't touch any of those accounts this morning. So yeah. So I have 2 here. Again, not a big fan of consistency rule with Project X. Lucid, this one not doing great too. There's $1,300 left. Not super jazzed about redoing any of those straight to funding TradingFi or Lucid. They are expensive. 20% consistency rule. It's not for me. I like to get big when there's a good day and a good move. like big. I love you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow morning. I hope I avoided a lot of you to get chop. This looks better for the long here. We stay above the 670, 680, guys. We got to hold. Watch the trap. The trap would be we failed 850 on SPX, we failed 84 on SPY, and we fail again this 70 on the NASDAQ, and then it goes down again. Okay? Love you all, everybody. I hope it was helpful. Your likes, comments appreciated. Remember, if you ever want to start prop firms and evals, my two so far recommended firms that I really like are number one, Take Profit Trader for daily payout, especially if you make over $10,000 in one day or $20,000 on every pro account. They'll send you to live where you have no consistency, no cap. You can trade the 15 contracts. They don't have consistency rules. They have daily payout. So I love them. I love daily. I love the Lucid Flex as well because you pay one time and you can have 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months to pass. The only thing that I don't like as much on Lucid Flex is if you are qualified to go to live, they cap you at $5,000 on an account like Take Profit Trader. Of course, I like Top Step as well. You know, so those three are plenty to do for you to make a great career to start. And then there's two others that I like a lot too, but I think so far focus on Top Step, Take Profit Trader, Lucid, plenty. Okay, and we'll be back at it tomorrow morning, everybody. Love you all. I hope it was helpful, and we're finishing our little music. Even though we didn't do a lot of trades today, but that's where coming here and fostering the habit of 1 chip, 2 chip, 3 trades an account per day from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. is totally different than scalping and being a 20 years old that comes in, comes out, comes in, comes out, comes in, comes out. I don't mind scalping on trailing drawdown, and I don't mind scalping in evals. But when I'm funded, and I did all that work to get funded, micros and few trades, and scale intelligently. I hope it helps. Love you all, everybody. Let's finish by our little music, and we are back at it tomorrow, fighting another day for FOMC. We'll look at longer term charts tomorrow, daily charts, weekly charts. I'll try to come at 9 a.m. tomorrow, so we have a little bit more prep. And finish with more charting. Also charts you want to look, and we'll do a giveaway on the tools as well. Take care, everybody. Love you, and see you tomorrow.
Never ever give up. I almost let go 1,000 times. Traded my sleep for a shot at consistency. Blood and tears fell through long, lonely weeks. My dream kept me going when I felt too weak. Whoa, never give up through blood, tears, and success. I am the unknown best YouTube trader here to share, help me trade past to pay out. Together and invest in assets that produce income together. Thinking way differently, we are experienced traders, helping traders through the mountains. The journey of being a profitable trader.